Hello, welcome to my Photoshop tutorials. Today we're going to talk about making people skinny. It's something a lot of people like to do, and you really shouldn't do it too much because it really it can get kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, it's an important skill to learn, especially for people who want you to take off about 10-15 pounds. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. We're going to start by going to Filter. Notice that I'm working on a new layer. We're going to start by going to Filter, and then we're going to click Liquify or Shift-Control-X. Now, when Liquify comes up, it's a pretty graphics intensive program, and I'm working on my laptops, but Liquify is basically a filter that will allow you to manipulate your image. To increase the brush size, I use the bracket keys. The left bracket and the right bracket key increase or decrease your brush size. Now what I'm going to do is decrease my size a little bit and go over here to this first tool, which is called the Forward Warp tool, which is controlled by using the W key. And all you do to use the Forward Warp tool is, well, first of all, let's zoom in on her shoulder. Use the Forward Warp tool, decrease that brush size just a little bit more. And all I'm going to do is push this background down. Look at that. See how it moves like that? I'm warping her in. Now be very careful. There's no bumps, lines, any awkward. It doesn't have to be a straight line, but it does have to be nice. Okay. And I've noticed that the picture is out of focus. That's not the point for this tutorial. You need to find whose body adjustment. And really, she's much skinnier than this in real life. It's just the angle, the way that I took the picture. So I don't have a moral problem doing this. A 90-pound. Now you'll notice over here there's this checkerboard pattern that appears. It's showing me that, hey, there's this background showing through. So I'll leave that for now because this background is... All I would have to do is clone it back in. So let's go to the other side here. You'll see more of that in just a second. See how that appears. The shoulders down. Been out for a long time. We don't want that look. There we go. Keep it exactly just like that. Now I don't want to go through and do the whole picture, but I do want to. Okay. So there's a quick example. Now we'll double click on the hand tool to make it a full. And what I'm going to do this time is actually shoulders for this. Extend her neck. Just move the shoulders down. In and down. It makes her neck look much longer, and that actually will decrease the size of the picture. Now one thing when you're taking a picture lighting wise, you want to make sure if you want to make someone look skinnier, you want the 3/4 of the face to be darker and 1/4 of the face to be a little bit lighter. So the light would be on this side right here, and the dark part would be over here on this side. And this picture is almost naturally done like that. It's not perfect, but it is natural sunlight. I didn't use any strobes for this. And again, I apologize for how awful the picture is, but I think it does serve a purpose. And now I'll get to show you my Liquify filter. You saw it drop there. Here's the original. Here's the Liquify filter. original Liquify filter. It's very, very subtle. Like if you saw this picture, you could not tell it was edited, except if you looked right here, the parts where I haven't edited yet. Another thing I might do is adjust this area right here, bring that up a little bit. I would fix the skin tone. I would definitely try to add some contrast into the eyes and the lips. I would make sure the picture is in focus, which is important. I would lighten up these hands, look at the color of these hands. Probably erase some of those veins in there, make it more of a natural look. When editing people portraits and retouching people portraits, you have to be careful not to go extreme. You want to be careful to be subtle and make sure that what you're doing to the picture is not immoral or wrong. And to me, some magazines now on the shelves cross a line. So there we have it, and that's how to use a Liquify filter. What I didn't show you was how to use bloat or other tools inside the Liquify filter, but the forward warp tool is usually the main one. Stay tuned, subscribe, comment, and I appreciate you watching the video.